Hello, everyone. This is Richard here. I wanted to do some review of Ultimate Mode replays that have been shared on the Slytherin forum. So there's a new guy called Armant. At least he's new to me. I haven't seen him comment anywhere, and I think he's going to introduce a whole new revolution in Panzer Corps. So, because he's doing some crazy stuff that's causing me to rethink my understanding. I also see Pathetic Gamer has started doing Rommel, so at some point I should probably take a peek at some of those videos to see if he's gotten better. I also have my Discord that I'm trying to get more people in it, and there's a bunch of channels for different topics. So I'll put a link to join the Discord in the description below. It will be a permanent access link. I discovered that you can make a link that is always available. So hopefully we can get some people in there, and then I can get conversations shifted to the Discord channel so people can see what conversations are happening. Because me and Goose talk on Discord, and I've been talking to Armant on Discord, and I think people will be very interested in how those conversations are progressing. I could tell you that I have learned a lot talking to Armand, and it's really nice to have someone just as arrogant as me debate what's the ideal way to approach scenarios. And he definitely has a lot to add that I have never considered before. And in some ways, I think there's new information that he's providing. But I wanted to start with by showing you his Poznan replay. Um, it was different from what I have shown and potentially better and very ambitious. So what I love about his Grand Campaign replays that he's showing is how ambitious you can get, because I think that we need to rack up a lot of prestige. If you've been watching Soren's Manstein playthrough, it is really scary how much prestige he is sinking into units, and he's pretty good at racking up the prestige, but I don't think we will ever hit 100,000 prestige in ultimate mode. So it's like we really need to, I don't think 40,000 by the end of 42 is enough. So we have to find ways to increase the prestige, and you're going to see how he does that. I'm also going to comment on improvements I could see him do. I think he might be interested in that as well. I've been sharing some of those with him on Discord, but let's talk about it intimately. Oh, you know what I don't have going? Sound. Oh, I do have sound. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is our standard. You will have to reload for this a substantial number of times, like sometimes 5 or 6. It's quite annoying. So he bought 3 artillery, I believe. And then he did the same thing where he shifted the infantry north. If you're wondering why he bought 3 and not 4, it's because you can't afford to buy 3 10.5 centimeters. Or no, you can afford to buy 3, but not 4. And I think the way I bought 4 artilleries was I bought 2 10.5 and 2 7.5. So let's see how he does it with just 4 artillery pieces. Okay, so this is objectively a pretty big improvement. The only concern I have about it is I like using the tactical bomber to de-entrench this guy who's at 5 entrenchment. So that's why I never brought the tactical bomber up there. But it's definitely a guaranteed way to take this guy out. So it's just a question of what do you do about the anti-tank in the south? Whoa, what happened here? Let's go back. We must have skipped this part. Oh, he must have attacked that with the infantry. Did I miss that? Because it was already weak, so he must have hit it with the mountain infantry. Now that's a risky attack, because the rugged defense is pretty high. He probably reloaded for that. That's probably a safer reload than other things, though. Okay, that's how he got around it. So he dropped the entrenchment to 0, so there was no rugged defense. What's good about this is that the tactical bomber is already parked on that hex, which is nice. This is a smoother transition up north. I believe he's not seizing that hex. Let me pause this. I believe he's not seizing that hex. Is it because it's not a major objective? I don't know. Is there a trap that he's doing? Yeah, he's making sure he's killing that infantry. He's also going to go after these hexes. Oh, yep, that's what he's doing. Spotting on the scout on a major hex. And he knows the flight path, so that works. It's actually smart because you're by the airfields too. By softening up the TKS, he reduces the chances he takes damage. This is probably going to be worse than that, so he might have reloaded there. I often find that's a very risky attack. So he can, that's so cool, that's so good, he can refresh the plane, yeah. I have to give this guy a lot of credit for better positioning. I think this is highly unlikely to work though in this 1-2 punch. The reason he can seize this is because he gets really good rolls. So he's really gonna beat the hell out of that. Yeah, that cavalry is in trouble. He left that for some reason. That might be an accident. Oh, he needs the movement? Does he need the movement? I don't know why he left that hex open. So this I wouldn't send the fighter. I would send this guy over here. Because that's a mistake. He should have sent this guy. And he got lucky on some rolls here, but this is a good way to rack up kills. You don't, strictly speaking, need to do that. Blocked. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So there's 6 core slots left. I think there has to be 7, but there was 7 at the start of the turn because there was the anti-aircraft gun. So he has to block everything by the end of turn 5. So this is a nice little kill zone he set up here. He's saving fuel on his planes. This is really good. The anti-tank's gonna go north, and you gotta get all this artillery over here. It's weird that he didn't take that with the scout. Yeah, now the AI is trying to buy, but it can't. I'm a little confused why the mountain unit went this way and not this way. Because the infantry with truck could come over here faster. And also the mountain unit has higher soft attack to help clean this up. Yeah, the mountain unit's really slow. It seems like it would be better suited over here. So I wonder if that takes replacements. Yeah, okay, so maybe if it goes below 10, it takes replacements. That's useful to know. Because then you can do risky stuff here. But looking at it, I think the mountain unit should be the one running around over here. The scout can grab this hex, and then the mountain unit can just sneak up here, high soft attack, clean this up. And the infantry with a truck can reach the major objective faster. Good use of the pack. So yeah, he's destroyed all but 3 units after 7 turns. That's really impressive. And you see how efficient he is with the planes? Yep. I think he can force a surrender on this one. Yeah, he can if he wanted to. See, this is a mistake. He could have forced a surrender. You'll see in his playthroughs, he misses these surrender opportunities, but he gets quite a few. Because I think prestige is a little more important than the kills. Maybe that's why he didn't do it. He definitely racks up a lot of kills. So I think there was probably, where were the reloads? Reload on this, on the first plane, reload on the anti-tank. Because he didn't de-entrench it on turn 1. And definitely a reload on this infantry coming out. And probably a reload on the fighter, but I would say there's a decent chance, 50% chance you have to reload on that. There's initiative rolls that determine the outcome. And a reload on the tank up here probably, because this artillery can do a lot of damage to the Panzer II or the TKS tank. But if you manage to get a blow on this tank ahead of time, that would reduce the RNG. But this is pretty good, and he seized everything. So you got an extra 75 prestige. So I think this is a slightly better approach, and more, I think there's less worry of reloads. You can do it without reloads, but you have to do it the way I did it. But it's clunky. So let me know what you think of this. This Armant, he's going to do impossible things in 39. And I wanted to go over how he did these impossible things. And it's going to open up ideas for other scenarios, I think. All right, until next time, Richard out.